So I'm really afraid. I'm really, really afraid here. And, hey again, everybody. So I'm here today, and I'm just going to share this with you guys because I feel a little nervous. I got a lot of stuff coming up in the next few weeks that they're slowly but surely approaching, right? I have to get a colonoscopy done next week on Friday or Thursday, I can't even remember. And to be honest, I just feel, first of all, I'm 29, right? And, you know, in my family, we have an issue of like stomach problems, and I've gotten diverticulitis a few times now. And all of the times I've been like when I've been eating actually healthy. So, you know, to be honest, I just feel a little nervous. And I kind of don't know what my intention is, right? Or I don't know kind of what to think. You know, my intention is to heal, right? Whatever's going on in my body. And listen, I don't think I was ever crazy either when I was younger, but there's probably some things I could have done better. Obviously, right? And so I just feel like a little nervous, a little scared. You know, it's almost like you're scared that they find something, and you're also scared that if they don't, like, what if it's something even worse? You know, that's kind of what's been running around in my head. And you know, obviously I think something might be up, right? Because why would I get sick so many times from my stomach, right? But it's like I also don't want to like manifest that either, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like an interesting place to be. You know, I just really want to be on the path to heal. And the reality is, what I'm finding out at this stage is, in order to be on the path to heal, here's something that no one ever talks about. When you're on the path to healing, you're going to come across a lot of fearful moments, kind of like what I'm going through. and I understand why a lot of people choose not to heal, or they choose to kind of ignore because they're kind of afraid of the unknown. And so before, when I started like this journey, I was like, no, you got to heal. But as I progressed, I'm like, oh, okay, I see why people decide not to do it. You know what I mean? And so, 29, I've gotten diverticulitis 3 times. But here's the thing. In my case, I've always done a great job of advocating for others, for my community. But who advocates for me, right? Who is that person that's going to come and stand up for me? And see, when you're like a healer or whatever you want to call it, you're always having to stand up for other people. You're the one that goes to the hospital or doctor's appointments for other people. Or you're the one that speaks up for other people. But then, who speaks up for you in your healing? And for me, I've had to come to like the conscious conclusion and decision that, you know, no one's coming to save me. No one's coming to save me. You know, I gotta save myself. And it's scary, absolutely. But I had to ask myself, well, if you're scared, then who's gonna take up that inner child within you? Who's gonna take care of that child within you? That child within you needs an advocate as well. So, you know, and I don't like hustle culture that's like, oh, you gotta do it afraid, you gotta do it, you know, all this and that. But here's the reality. Is if you're taking care of yourself, you have to set an intention. Because when the fear comes, and it will come, the only thing that you're gonna have is your intention. Why are you doing this in the first place? And ultimately, it's about self-love. You know, love is at the very center of creation. And it starts with you, loving yourself. And you know what? Loving yourself sometimes, that means doing uncomfortable things or scary things. And that's the reality. I'm scared to death right now as I'm making this video. But I gotta continue on because why? I love myself. And I want to take care of myself. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you're going through something similar. You know, I almost want to say let me know how I can support you. But, you know, I don't got any money to send you. All I can do is give you words of encouragement. But let me know if you've ever gone through something like this. Or if you're currently going through something like this. And whatever it is, I just want you to know that I love you. That I wish the best for you. And that you're worthy. And that we need you. We need you. See you guys later.